quick actions. These are pretty cool because we can actually do a couple of things in here that we don't normally have access to with just natural language or with some of the editing features. So all we have to do is go into a work item just like this when we have the card, and you click the little more action menu, and you have a couple of really cool things here. You could watch the work item, you could comment on the work item, you could receive updates in the channel whenever something does get updated, and you could summarize. I think this is the coolest one because if you summarize this, it actually pulls up Rovo immediately and pulls all the context, pulls all the data from the threads, from the work item, and literally everything else. And it pulls it into a nice little quick summary for you to read. You could imagine like if you had a work item with a fairly lengthy description, a bunch of context fields, and a thread with 50 messages in it, like good luck getting up to date, right? It would probably take you into 10 minutes to read through everything, get all the context you need, absorb that information. Whereas a quick Rovo summary like this might take just, maybe a minute, maybe 30 seconds to consume. And not only that, we now have the ability to just share the summary in this channel. So I'll just pull it in here. I could also select another channel for the sake of the demo. I'll just add it right in here. And boom, we have the full summary shared right here. I could just view the work item by clicking on it, and that takes me directly to Jira. So some of these kind of quick actions are very handy. Summarize is probably my favorite one, but you can also comment from here. You could watch from here and receive updates in the channel, which essentially just moving forward, you can set up exactly what you want to see about this work item when things actually change. This may not be as relevant for things like subtasks or lower level things, but let's say we're tracking maybe an initiative or like a high level company goal. This could get very useful and very relevant very quick because company goals and initiatives might only get updated once a week. And if you have stakeholders or managers or individuals who may not be as active in Jira directly, this is how you could get them to receive updates without going into Jira directly. You just set up this integration where it just syncs all of the changes depending on what you want to action on. In this case, I want to only send a message when an issue is updated, a specific status, a comment is created, for example. And I might remove work log and like all of these other things. And let's just say deleted because we might not need it. And I might just pull in exactly what I want to show in this thread. That way, when I have a manager in this thread, when I have a stakeholder in this thread, they'll get the updates that they need without being bombarded with every change and without even going into Jira. Real quick, I've implemented Jira for over 200 companies. By far, the number one reason teams reach out to us is because they built what they thought was a great solution only to realize that nobody actually ended up using it. And if that sounds familiar, that's exactly what we help you fix. We're currently taking on new projects 4 to 6 weeks out. And if you want help implementing Jira in a way that your team will actually use, hit the first link in the description below.